Well, reactions continue to pour in following the shock decision by the North Gauteng High Court yesterday, giving the green light to Cash Paymaster Services to continue allowing deductions from the accounts of social grant recipients in the country.
NGO Black Sash has described that court ruling as devastating.
Last year, the Social Security Agency set new regulations prohibiting parent company of Cash Paymaster Services, Net1, from effecting debit orders and other deductions from the accounts of social grant beneficiaries which it administers. Net1 approached the High Court seeking a declaratory order to set aside the regulation. Now it has won the case, sparking a public outcry.
It means that these deductions are going to continue unabated. It means that the burden continues to be on the beneficiary to prove that these deductions are unlawful. It means that the beneficiary is going to have to go back and forth in order to get recourse and refunds and ensure that justice is done on their behalf. This means that these families continue to get poorer. Many families are without access to these grants because some of them are reporting deductions of all of their grant monies on a month-to-month basis.
Khosaju is also crying foul.
Well, the SASSA ruling for us really is a tragedy because this is a judicial overreach gone mad. We have since said as COSATU that as much as we are troubled by the failures of the executive and the failure of the legislative arm of the state to really do their work, we don't think that we should blindly allow a judiciary to take over. The fact that the judiciary was allowed in the first place to actually instruct SASSA which contract to sign and how long that contract was supposed to be, that on its own was judicial overreach. It was always problematic for us, but we understood because we were worried about the plight of the poor, that 17 million people were not going to get their money. But right now, we think they are taking things too far.
Net1 has welcomed the ruling, saying it guarantees the right of social grant recipients to transact freely on their accounts. The Social Security Agency is yet to indicate whether or not it will appeal the court ruling. Bongini Muchwa, SABC News, Johannesburg.